everybody! Welcome into the stream. I'm so happy to see you guys all here today. Let's go ahead and get into game. Hello! Say hello to all the kitties. Hello, kitties. Okay. So, as you may remember last time, I died horribly. It was bad. It was so bad. And unfortunately, something is wrong with my keyboard and I can't do F5 right now and like switch my point of view, so you're just gonna have to trust. But I died horribly to lava, and it was tragic, and it was terrible, and it was the worst thing to ever happen. I lost all of my stuff. I had to make all new stuff. The only stuff that was recovered was my axe, my sword, and my boots from my lovely mod, Faith. She recovered them for me because she was building something for me in the nether that I'm gonna go show you because it's so cool and it's gonna make things infinitely more easier. Hop into the nether here. As you can see, Faith has very carefully built us a blaze farm. That's what Faith was doing last time when she was in here, and we appreciate it so much because now not only do we have an endless supply of blaze rods, but we also have a pretty reliable way of getting XP. She also made it so that our portal was nice and hidden so that we were no longer worried about gas blowing us up when we come in here. And it's super nice, and I'm just so thankful that she was able to help us with that. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit because it's a bit loud to me. But yeah, so it was so nice of her to build this for us. It has helped a lot. As you can see, I already have 23 levels, so that means we are very close to being able to re-enchant. The one thing that we do not have that we are in need of if we're going to rebuild all of our stuff is we need diamonds. We need them so desperately because all of my stuff burned. My nice fortune pick that I spent all of last Monday's stream enchanting to get perfect and trading with villagers to get the right enchantments. I did all of that and then I lost it in the lava and it was terrible. I know this isn't gonna seem as big of a deal to everybody else, but my hoe, my diamond hoe, was also lost in the lava, and it was terrible. Many people don't care so much about their hoe. Especially in packs like this where I've added Farmer's Delight and stuff, I do a lot of farming, so it's important to have a hoe that you can rely on. We also found an ancient city, I think it was last Monday's stream, that we could go and raid if we're really desperate for diamonds. Ancient cities usually have pretty decent loot that we can go and look into. It's just also terrifying because the warden. The warden is terrifying, and I would really rather not go to an ancient city if I can help it. So I think we're gonna do another slow episode. We're gonna get ourselves back up to snuff. We're gonna come and hit some blaze feats every now and again so that we can get our armor enchanted and at a point where we feel more safe. We're gonna have to raid the ancient city eventually, and I say that because I really want Swift Sneak. I want Swift Sneak so bad because not only does it make traversing the ancient city itself a lot easier, but it also makes a lot building easier. Stop. Yeah, it makes building a lot easier. It makes it just makes life a lot easier when you have Swift Sneak, and it sucks not having it. It's one of the things that, like, every time I start a new Minecraft game, I'm like, I gotta get Swift Sneak, man. I miss it. I can't function without it. Just pathetic to say, but it's just how it is. Okay, let's get some more noodles sliced up. those cook. Alright. I'm gonna grab these noodles. Okay. So, in order to get more diamonds, we're gonna have to go underground. We tried going underground in some areas over by one of the villages that we visited. Not Nitwit Town, but another one. And I think I want to go back to the cave in Nitwit Town because that is where the ancient city is, and it'll be better to go there, I think. We did end up with a netherite template, so you can see here we did end up with a netherite upgrade. Faith got it for me after I fell into the lava. And we do have 7 diamonds to our name. So, I think we shouldn't bring our diamonds with us, but let's head over to Nitwit Town. I also at some point would like to expand Nitwit Town, maybe get them some more houses, some more farm plots, and some more things so that we can get a proper trade post set up here. Get them some exports and imports going on so that we can kind of expand the operation here. But that might be a project for another day. So if I remember correctly, the cave that we went into down here is over on this side of the mountain. Yeah, I think it's down there. Oh, right. Let's turn on our eyeballs. Okay, so down that way is where the ancient city is. And we've kind of explored toward this direction. Skilly. I was actually dreaming about Minecraft last night, guys, and I was dreaming about, like, just a swarm of creepers trying to blow me up, and it was the worst. That's how you know you've been playing too much Minecraft, or not enough Minecraft, is your brain starts just making Minecraft up in its own ways. Okay. So we didn't really explore down that way too much. Over here is where we got to the, we followed this path and we ended up where there was some skulk that we dug out. So we also didn't really go down there. As you can see, in this direction is where the skulk is. There's no sensors over here anymore. I took those out. You can kind of see where I dug up the skulk. And then down there is our ancient city. And we can already see there's some diamonds just kind of chilling down there that we could go dig up, but I would rather avoid this if we could, just because ancient cities are spooky as heck. So, let's see what we can find going down some of the other caves. I have no doubt that we're probably gonna end up down in the ancient city at some point, just because it's there, and the further down we go, the more likely we are to encounter it. Oh boy. Oh, look, there's some diamonds right there. That's great. I'm gonna actually silk touch them. Take them with us, so that maybe we can get fortune later. Hello, Emma73663. Welcome into the stream. It's going pretty good. How are you doing? Going down. Oh, look, a mine shaft. And there's words in this lo-fi playlist, I guess. Second away. Okay. See what we can acquire down here. I hear zombie noises in the walls. Okay, well, it doesn't look like this mine shaft really leads anywhere. Just kind of 3 hallways that aren't really doing much. So I guess I keep going. Is that where I came down? I think that's where I came down, yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. Rude. Okay, yeah, not a whole lot going on down in that hole. Maybe we can get something going on down here. Hello, gentlemen. I'm just gonna swipe at your toes, if you don't mind. There we go. Let's see. Hello, Maddie Short! Welcome into the chat. Welcome into the stream. We're on the hunt for diamonds. 'Cause I fell in lava, so I need more diamonds. Hello, Marco Valentino. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? What's going on? I'm good. We're on the hunt for diamonds because I fell in lava last stream and I need more diamonds. So that's what we're up to today. Just some resource gathering. Yes, lol. You can all laugh at me in the comments. It's going good. That's good to hear. I really don't need this much iron because I already dug out an iron vein, like a tough vein, so I don't really need a whole bunch of iron, but while it's here, I might as well pick it up. This part of the cave doesn't really go down, does it? Ugh. Trying to find a good cave is like finding a needle in a haystack. Going down here. I guess there's a mine shaft down here. Ah! Let's see, going on. Let's see. Any creepers trying to pop out at me? No. Woo! That's 2 of them. Okay. Good. I swear these mine shafts get more confusing every time I go in one. What's my favorite biome? It's really hard to pick just one. We're playing in a Biomes O Plenty map right now, so we actually have more biomes than usual. And out of all of those maps, I'd say probably the Lavender Fields is my favorite. But if we're talking just vanilla Minecraft, I'm gonna have to go with the basic answer and say Cherry Blossoms, just because they're so pretty. And I love pink. I think I'm lost. Here are the zombies. I don't know where the zombies are coming from. And I don't know where I'm going. Been down this way before. Going this way? I think I ran out of torches. Oh no. Okay, well we found some diamonds in here, I guess, but not a lot else going on. How long have I been playing Minecraft? We actually figured it out. I've been playing Minecraft since version like 1.2, so I guess around 14, 15 years. I don't know how long. It's been a while, and I keep coming back to it just because I enjoy it so much. My very first base that I ever built was in a jungle biome. So I think that's 1.2. And I built there specifically because of the ocelots, because you could turn them into cats. At the time, we didn't have a separate cat mob, we just had ocelots, and then you would turn them into cats. And my brothers introduced me to Minecraft, and they were like, you can have cats, but you have to live in the jungle. And I'm like, okay. So I built a jungle treehouse. So yeah, I've been playing a long time. I haven't gotten any better at it. This is your main game? I mean, I bop around. I like living in the like cozy survival genre, I would guess you would say. Play a lot of Stardew, a lot of Slime Rancher. But I always come back to Minecraft, just at various points. Very excited for Haunted Chocolatier. What happened? How long have I been streaming? I've tried streaming multiple times. This recent bout of streaming I started back in, I think, March. So I've been streaming since March. It hasn't been very long at all. I'm still very new to things. I'm still learning my way around. But, you know, we're on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we're just kind of hanging out. We're just kind of getting our bearings, feeling our way around the situation. It's been really fun so far. I really like it. Okay. Hello, zombie toes. Sure. I'll see what work you're doing. Oh, this hole is very hard to navigate. Marco Valentino. Is that like on Twitter or this is my Discord? Okay. I'll have to add you after the stream, or maybe my mod can do it. And then you can share some stuff with me. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying not right at this moment. Just because I'm in the middle of the stream. I have a Discord server that you can join. I don't know if the link is still active. I might have to update it. I haven't figured out how to make a permanent Discord link that I can post on here yet. But, my mod has access to it, so maybe he can invite you to that Discord. Running out of space. What am I talking about? I have a bundle. What am I doing? Discord server link is invalid. Yeah. Haven't figured out how to get a permanent Discord link on there just yet. Still figuring things out. Oh gosh, that's a lot of creepers. Oh good lord. One at a time, boys. One at a time. Ow. Okay, well, somehow I ended up here. I don't need you guys to stop ganging up on me. This is very mean. Okay, got 4. Been done this way yet? I don't think so. No, I have mods, but thank you for the offer. They're a moderator on my my Discord as well, so they can probably add you to this server if they... Ow! Stop that! Okay. We're running out of options here except to go down into the hole where the ancient city is. Could you not? After this game, can you add me on Discord? Yes, I can do that. I just I gotta focus on this stream because I don't want to die again in an embarrassing way like I did last stream. Okay, my mod's working on something, so give her a second and she will figure it out. Oh, wait. Like, so many creepers. This hole's very, very head-hittery. Confirmed. Confirmed what? Ooh, hello. Oh, does he have a sword? What? So whack. Hello? Why do you have a shovel? The other guy had a sword. Ow. I guess it's only 2, but that's still better than none. After this game, I'll get your request on Discord. Yep. I will work on it as soon as I am done with stream. One at a time. Jeez. Okay. Oh, there's more Ancient City. It's a lot of Ancient City. Oh, but there's more diamonds down there. But there's also more Shriekers. Oh, and diamonds next to the Shriekers, even. Really starting to think I'm gonna have to go down there. I don't want to go down there. Oh, come on. Oh, geez, a drop creeper too? Ugh. Hello? Oh goodness, no more drop creepers. There's some in the wall there. So many drop creepers, what the heck? Do not have a bucket of water to get down there. Jeez. Okay. 6 diamond ores. So many Shriekers down there. I really don't want to go down there. No, not the lava again, not the lava again, not the lava. Ugh. Caving is stressful. this hole. Oh, hello. We'll take that. Ooh, there's a bunch down there, but that's a lot of mobs. Box myself in here. What are you hanging on, dude? What the heck? Ow. Where did all of you come from? Jeez Louise. Okay. Monster bits in there. Okay. And another one. 2. Can I have more? Ooh, yeah. Once I fight this. die if I'm not careful. Okay. Ow, ow, fire, ow. Hot. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. There we go. More skellies! Anyway. Sick and tired of caving, actually. I would like to leave. But I am very, very lost. Been that way. Really wish I could just find like an 8 pile of diamonds, just laying around in a nice safe spot for me to grab. You know, just as a treat. I feel like I deserve that. Oh, good lord. Do not, sir. Well, on the bright side, we reached level 30. Hi, Linus. Hello. I'm aware you are orange. Yes. I'm sure if you go upstairs, someone will let you through the gate. Good lord. Really want to leave the cave. I'm gonna die in here. These skellies and everything are going to kill me. And I don't want to do that. I would like to not die. Please and thank you. How do I get out of here? Ooh, I think I took my ADHD meds too late. My brain's struggling. Okay, this is a big cave. Maybe there's a way out this way? Through all of the monsters? Oh, but there's diamonds over there. Okay. We can do this. We can make it to the diamonds. And then out of the hole. Oh, there's more diamonds down there. Hi. Please be an 8 vein. Oh, thank gosh. Okay, worth the almost dying for. Oh, there's more in the wall over there. There, you are going to have to wait your turn.
Get that. Could you try again?
Not you. arrows? Seriously? I am out of arrows. That is upsetting. Okay. Diamonds. Oh, are you another 8 vein? No, but that's okay. Okay. Let's get out of here if we can. Okay. I'm just gonna start digging up. That's okay. I brought more. Oh, that's rude. Oh. That is a way out. I just gotta get up there. Oh, are you... Good lord. I think I've been down in this hole for like 2 days at this point. We continue. Okay. Found our way out of the hole, kind of. horse down here. Is this the same village? It is our same village. Okay. Oh, don't throw the bed. Hi guys. Excuse me. Okay. Getting myself resituated here. Okay. I think now's as good a time as any to start heading back. Ores up there. Got 33 diamond ores, so if we can get a diamond pickaxe with fortune on it, we'll be set. Alright, let's make a diamond pick. 3. Need a stick. Only got a couple. Only got really one chance. Fortune 3. Yes, okay, I can get mending on that with my villager, and then we are set. Okay. Pickaxe is back, baby. Go get our diamond ores. Okay, we're gonna do the tower method. Up we go. Okay, and then we just dig down. Stack in 5! Oh my gosh, we are so back. Okay. Okay, so. Are these diamond boots in better condition than mine? They are. You stay there. Alright, we just need a bit more levels. So we're gonna go whack some blaze toes. Okay. Letting these guys accumulate a little bit. asbestos sword. It's just got sweeping edge on it, but, you know, it'll work for now. Getting there. Slowly but surely. We want to get to about, I think, 39-ish. That way we can do all 4 pieces of my armor. Then it's back to stick trading until I can buy more mending books. I hear a magma cube. Not again. We're not doing this again. Here, Magma Cube. I don't see Magma Cube. Is he above me? I don't see the magma cube, but I can hear him. Is he just up there in the thing? Should probably make a brewing stand too. We have all of the materials for it, I think. The brewing stand made of. I know blaze rods. Just blaze rod and rock. Yeah, I've got that. I've got that in spades. Some fire resist potions would not go amiss in our next nether trek. So we still have a couple of bastions to explore. You can see here on our map, we have a bastion over here that I haven't gone to. This is where I died. Let's just get rid of that. I explored this bridge one. So we've been to 2 bastions, but there's 2 more just over here. So we could very easily go explore those, but we'll definitely want to gear up before we do that. And probably have enough blocks to make sure that I don't fall in lava anymore. I think that one might be a stables, which means there's probably not a whole lot of goodies to be found in there, but this one looks like another treasure bastion. Which means we might find some netherite scrap, which would be great. If we could find a whole netherite ingot, that'd be even better. Okay, we're just about there. This blaze farm is so helpful. With Carry On, one of the mods that we have in our pack, you have the ability to pick up multiple spawners, and then you can put them next to each other to make spawner farms even more effective, which is what Faith did with this blaze spawner, is she took multiple blaze spawners and put them in there. And it's not just a creative thing either. You can do it in survival. Get some work around the farm done. Get some more food on the burner. Should be pretty much set. Losing all of our stuff last episode was a setback, but we made a decent recovery. Fortunately, Faith was able to get some of our stuff back, so it wasn't a complete setback. I think one of the things I really want to work on is I want to work around our base, try and like finish up decorating some of our buildings, get some interiors done, set up a barn for our animals, get an actual decent, like, farm plot going. Do some landscaping around the area. I think that will be a good stream. It'll definitely be a more slow and less exciting stream, but I think it'll be a good one. Dang. We are loaded on blaze spot rods. Just about there. Okay. I'm gonna get a few more blaze rods, just to be sure. That'll do. Much safer than hunting those in person. We have 7 ovens, I believe. Seven or 8, I can't remember. Either way, that should do it. Let's see what we can get on our armor. Depth Strider 3. Prot 3. That'll do for something. Protection 4. Just Protection 4? Yikes. Prot 4. Just Protection 4. Prot 3. Okay. Maybe try again on the pants? No, I can't try again on the pants. This will have to do for now. If we can do more with our villagers, we could probably get a couple more librarians. I'm half tempted to just grab the librarians we have and build them a little home over here. I don't know. Just one rotten one. And into the house. Let's see what else we can make with our Farmer's Delight stuff, because we have a good stockpile of tomatoes, so maybe we can... Oh. Okay, we can make a bacon sandwich, but that requires me to kill pigs, and I don't really like to do that. Barbecue on a stick is pretty good. Chicken salad, that gives us plenty of regeneration, or at least 5 seconds worth. Chicken sandwich with egg and tomato. Hamburger, loaded hamburger. Barbecue on a stick would be pretty useful. We've got plenty of hamburger. Uh-oh. Have a copper knife. We'll just use that one until it breaks, and then we'll make ourselves a diamond knife with mending and unbreaking on it. Hello, Sil Gaming. Welcome in. Gotta cook these, though, so... Let's see here. Then we need 4 of those. Make a smoker. What mod are you playing? There's a couple of mods that we're playing. We've got Biomes O Plenty in here. We got Farmer's Delight in here. Incendium. A couple of other ones. So, just a little bit of everything, really. I need fuel. Got to have coal. We also need sticks. Go, get that going. I don't think my laptop could handle that. My PC barely does, to be honest. My PC just got out of the shop, and they're like, hey, you maybe got another year in this one before it's gonna explode. And I'm like, great. It's always something, isn't it? My brother plays on an old Dell PC that's like fighting for its life every time we play a mod pack. Because of course, he doesn't know how to play in any mod packs that are less than like 100 mods. And I'm like, bro, your computer is like barely better than a potato battery. You need to chill. Honestly, I think a potato battery would do him more good at this point. Naked sheep. Getting to the point where our little garden over here isn't quite holding up to what we need. So we need to be clearing out some area where we can plant a bigger field. I guess we could do it back here. Okay, back here should be good. So we're gonna... Playing on an HP laptop feels like it's from 1980, but it can still run Minecraft on 60. Oh gosh. Look, you make do with what you've got. Sometimes it's an old laptop, sometimes it's a PC that's honestly only a step up from a potato battery. It is what it is. Especially in these times when computer parts are so expensive. I took mine into the shop and they were like, yeah, we can clear it up and kind of optimize it for you a little bit. That'll be $200. I'm like, huh? It's getting dark. Bedtime. Nothing better than sleeping under the stars in the middle of a field where the creepers can come and eat your toes. How long are you playing on this world already? Okay, so I do have a little day counter here. I'm not entirely sure if it shows up on stream. It's day 137 in this world. I've done a couple of streams on it. I've been streaming since March in this world. So we've been here a little bit. Let me show you around the base a bit so you can kind of see what we're working with. So this here is my storage building. It has all of my chests and all of my stuff in it that I keep in like bulk storage. Upstairs I've got a somewhat super smelter. I say somewhat because it's just a bunch of things hooked up to hoppers. So that's kind of what I'm working with in this building. We've got, of course, our animal pens. We've got chickens, sheeps, cows, pigs. Did you escape or are you new? I don't know who you are. Come here. Sometimes animals just wander through the area and I just... Oh, are you kidding me? Why is none of my stuff working? I swear to heck. Okay, so pig's gonna go free because I don't know how to pick it up. Yeah, we got pigs, cows, sheep, chimkins. So we got that. This is our main house with our blue doggo in front of it. This is Dio. He is kind of the whole reason I wanted to play with Biomes O Plenty in the first place, because I found out that after the dog update, they added a blue dog to the Biomes O Plenty biome, so I needed to have it. Got some other dogs in here and a bird. And so this is our house. This is our little living space. This is our kitchenette. And then we've got up here with the bedroom with my 3 real-life cats in it. These are all cats that I have in real life. Noodle, are you guys named? No. BB and Binksy. Those are my 2 black cats. So this is the main house. That's what we're working with here. We got our enchanting station up here on this hill. The little gazebo that I made with an amethyst roof, and this is where we do all of our enchanting. It's very cute, very simple. Up there is the most important part. Over here's our farm. That's not that exciting. But over here is our most valuable monument because it houses the bestest boy of all time. I'll show him to you. This here is Bones. This is his castle. He watches out over the whole area from the safety of his little perch, and he is the bestest boy of all time. I have a story about it in my clips if you want to go listen to the story of Bones and how he became the greatest Minecraft warrior of all time. It's a great watch. I enjoy it very much. I have to have, every time I start a new Minecraft world, I have to do 3 things. I have to build a really cool base, obviously, because that's the whole point of Minecraft. I have to find all 3 of my cats in Minecraft, which I did, and I have to find Bones, who's just a bonk standard white wolf. And yeah, that's really important to me. But yeah, this is kind of what we're working with. I also have a blaze farm in the nether that my mod came in and built for me. We've got a village called Nitwit Town that we're kind of renovating and building up to be more of a formidable force than just kind of a village stuck on the hillside. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to. It's been chaotic, it's been suboptimal, but it's been fun, and that's what we're doing. Oh, so it's a server. It's not a server. I'm playing with Essential Mod, and that allows you to have other people come in to your worlds, kind of like how Bedrock does, how you just invite friends, and you have friends on your thing. So it's not quite a server, but it does have multiplayer in it to a degree. Sorry if that was a lot of information that just came at you all at once. I'm a bit of a speed talker. Sometimes I just hyper-focus so hard that I'm just like... How long are you planning to play on this world? Honestly, until I get bored of it. I'm one of those. I play on a world for as long as I possibly can until I feel like its story has concluded or it's reached a point where I've done everything and I can just move on. And it's kind of just vibes. You know, I would like to do other more long form projects later on. Where I do more story-based things because I really like Minecraft series that have a story built into them, like UHC Generations or Hermitcraft to a certain degree. I really like those kinds of things where you're telling a story with your builds or you're telling a story with your gameplay. And so I'd like to get some projects done about that, and those would be probably videos so that they'd be edited a little bit more, because the problem with doing like a story-based server is you always have to be in the roleplay aspect of it, and that can get tiring and it can feel a little bit scripted and unnatural. So that would probably be more of a long-term video so that we can have moments where it's like, okay, I'm this character, and then now I'm me in stream, you know? I'm also like that, but I still did not stop my world. I just love building small towns. Yeah, I love building little villages and stuff. That's kind of what I build, my build style is. I'm not really a mega builder. I'm not like big, huge projects where there's like a castle and a bunch of giant buildings and things. I'm much more of like a small, cozy village kind of builder, where I just kind of build useful and small builds that I feel like will add life to the build without kind of overcrowding it. I love like redoing villager villages because for some reason, I don't know why Minecraft is like this, they can never build a village that makes sense. And I like just going in and like optimizing it for the villagers. So that's kind of what we have going on in Nitwit Town. I call it Nitwit Town because it had 2 nitwits in it. And I was like, wow, 2 nitwits? This is now Nitwit Town. Yeah, we're just real chill and cozy over here. We're just kind of hanging out. There's no pressure. There's no, like, need to do big projects. We're just hanging out. Just have a house for everything. Yeah. Whole house for your crafting table? Nice. I just put crafting tables literally everywhere where I would need one. I carry one in my inventory just in case, but like there's a crafting table in my storage house, there's a crafting table in my actual house, there's a crafting table up in my enchanting area. There's just crafting tables everywhere. They just get dropped off somewhere and it's like that's their home now. When I do play on servers, it's very easy to tell that I've been somewhere because there's just crafting tables left in the wild. Yeah. I like it when builds have purposes too. I'm not much of like a redstoner or like an automatic farm person. I've done a couple of like simple iron farms and like sugarcane farms and stuff like that. When I do long-term worlds where I'm like, I'm gonna need a lot of this. I haven't really felt the need to do this in this world as much because I found a huge iron vein underground, so I just really haven't needed the iron. But when I do, I like to make them look aesthetic as well as useful. But I don't like empty space. Like, I don't like when you build a build around something and then you go into the building and there's no interior, no functional interior, and it's just the farm that's sitting inside there. Just a personal pet peeve of mine. I mean, everybody can build how they want. I'm not a judger. Minecraft is supposed to be build what you want, do what you want. It's just nice to have buildings that are pretty and also functional. And I don't like dead space. Like, there's a lot of dead space in my bedroom up in the main house, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that room. Because I have a storage room, so I don't need to put a whole bunch of chests in there. But, I don't know. Maybe I can make some more doggo furniture. Or cat furniture. This is not the version of Minecraft that has the wool stairs. Otherwise, I would be putting those everywhere and making them into little couches. Actually, I don't think that version is out yet. I don't know if they've released... I think... Isn't the sulfur one now on, like, Snapshot or something? I don't remember. I need more dirt. I'm so slow to go into the new updates. It's out already? Okay. Yeah, I'm so slow to get into the new updates. I don't like change very much. I'm very much play what I have at my fingertips and what can play all of the mods that I want to play, and then I'll go into it later if I feel like it. I was very excited for the copper update just because now I have little guys that can sort all my stuff for me. But I'm not as into the sulfur update, even though they brought in things like the new biome and the new, what was it? I was literally just talking about it. Oh my gosh, my brain is a scrambled mess. The wool stairs and slabs, like those were exciting. I love new building blocks to play with, but it just didn't add anything that I was like super excited for, right? Like the campsites are fun, but it kind of falls into the same category as the archaeology one for me, where it's like, it's really cool, it adds more life to the game, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and go find it, you know? I don't play with mods on my laptop, isn't able to do that, but my world does have the advancements pack, blaze, and caves. Advancements pack. Oh, okay. So does that just let you, does it give you some more advancements for doing things? So many things. I need to get labels on these chests. Otherwise, next time Faith comes on here, she's gonna kill me. Adds like 2,000 advancements. That is so cool. Yeah, the advancements really give you like a reason to fully explore and stuff. More farming. I like Farmer's Delight just because it adds more stuff to do at your base. For base gremlins like me. Who, if there was no reason to... From what country are you? I'm American. I'm from the Midwest specifically. From the Netherlands. That's cool. I've never been. But I've seen a lot of videos of like architecture in Amsterdam. I think that's in the Netherlands. My geography is not that great. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna come across as one of those ignorant Americans that doesn't know anything. Hidden mushrooms in there. Some more dough. Turn into noodles. If you like nature, Netherlands is not the place, only if you like culture. I'm a little bit of both. I like exploring like places with like architecture and culture and fun stuff like that. I also love hiking. I love being out in nature and among the trees, so I'm a little bit of both. I could do either or. I need to make more bowls. That's what I need to do. almost one big city. We have a huge housing problem. Oh, interesting. See, I like learning about countries from people who actually live there, because a lot of like tourism blogs and stuff like that are going to tell you all of the like good things about the city and be like, you should definitely visit because it's like this. But I want to hear about what it's like for the locals, like how it is living in the country from the people who actually live there. That's interesting that it's like almost one big city. So you have like no farmlands, no rolling hills of like just greenery or anything? I hit my mic. That's so weird to me as someone from the Midwest, because it's pretty much all just farmland, fields of rolling hills, grasslands. It's crazy. You have to drive like 2 hours just to get to the next town over. Okay, what else do I want to do? I was working on flattening out a new area for farmland, but now I'm out of dirt. Yes, we need to go find more dirt. Yeah, I want to find an area where it won't really affect the vibes of where I'm at if I just dig out a quarry of dirt. Go far up to this, like, rock shrubland area. I think that'll work. Do have farmland. All the farmland is flat and looks the same, but yeah. Best food producers in the world. Interesting. So there is farmland, but it's still kind of just like one big city, and then it's like surrounded by farmland. I guess the Netherlands is pretty small comparatively to like the US as a whole country. I find it fascinating when Europeans come over to the US and they're like, we want to see all the major landmarks in 1 week. And it's like, dude, you're gonna need more than 1 week because it's huge. Like, I'm pretty sure Kansas is twice the size of the Netherlands itself. I'm not saying that to, like, brag. I'm just saying it as, like, a statement of fact. I'm pretty sure it's, like, 3 of the Netherlands could fit inside just the state of Kansas. And all of our farmland looks the same, too. It's like, if you're driving across Kansas and Nebraska and Oklahoma, it's pretty much all just the same. Just builds new land. 12 meters below sea level? Do you have to pop your ears every time you go down? How much is a meter again? A meter is like 3 feet, right? I'm not as versed in the metric system as I should be. And my shovel broke. Hello. That's crazy. So what, they just dig down? That's like in Minecraft. You run out of space, you just dig down. shrubs out of my way. Okay, throw rocks into the sea. Okay. Pour sand over it till it forms. Okay. Have yourself new land. Oh, so you're just like shrinking the sea on purpose. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I suppose if... See, here in America, I find that when housing becomes a problem, they just tend to go up. Like, they just build taller buildings. Which is also crazy because, like, then you feel the wind, like, literally shaking your house apart. And I hate that, so... I guess going down also works, but then you're, like, actively reducing sea level. What does... That's gotta affect, like, fisheries and stuff like that. Like, people who use the water for, like, a living, right? Not to mention the environmental impact. That's gotta, like... How's your ozone layer over there? There's not much fishing in the sea we are against. Okay. But yeah, because the Baltic seas are kind of, like, really cold. So I don't know how that affects fishing, really. What do I know? I'm just a silly little landlocked American. I don't know anything about the ocean. Getting dark. The night is dark and full of terrors. Isn't, like, Mojang's headquarters in the Netherlands? I think it's in the Netherlands, right? Or is that Sweden? It might be Sweden. I might be getting my Baltic countries mixed up. Are they Baltic? I'm showing my ignorance so hard right now. I'm trying so hard to sound smarter than I actually am. Not against the Baltic Sea. It's called... Oh! The North Sea, the Baltic Sea is at Sweden and Norway. Okay, yeah, I am showing my ignorance so hard. I don't know. If I was, like, looking at a map, then I would probably understand this more, but I'm just... Off the top of my head, my geography is not that great. Especially in a country that I'm, like, I've never visited and I don't know a whole lot about. Like, I can show you the different capitals and stuff in the US because they, like, drive that stuff into our brains as small children. But if you asked me to find, like, if you asked me to point out which sea was the Baltic Sea and I didn't have labels, I would not know. Not to offend you, but Europeans think Americans can't do geography. Okay, you're not wrong. We're very good at our own geography because, again, it's, like, really, really, like, harped on in, like, elementary school for us. But as far as geography outside of our own, we're not that great at it. That's not offensive because it's true. I do my best, and, like, I can name most European countries just by looking on a map, but it's tough because I've never been there. I have no frame of reference for it. But yeah, I know it's kind of a running joke in Europe that Americans don't know anything about Europe. And it's kind of true because we don't. We'll never visit Europe in our lifetime, and the other half probably don't care to. So it's real rough. And our education system isn't the greatest. every country in the world and their capital and the C's in school. That's a lot. I think at some point in like a geography lesson we were supposed to do that too, but I don't know if we did like every capital in the world. I think it was mostly like the capitals of Europe or like the capitals of the states here in our country, but I don't think we ever did just like a full like capitals of the world kind of situation. But, you know, it's different in every state, too, because every state has different regulations on education, so it's all different. So some of us might have a lot more knowledge of things, and some of us might not. I do really like geography. The weird thing is I do, too. I'm just not good at it. I don't know if that's just a product of my upbringing or it's something natural. I don't know. But I do enjoy learning about like other countries and what their cultures are like and what it's like to live in other places. And I would love to travel to Europe one day and just explore the whole thing. But I don't know if that'll ever be in the cards for me as a disabled person. So, but you know, a girl can dream and a girl can read a lot of travel blogs. Okay, we're hitting about our 5-minute warning on the stream. So we gotta wrap things up, I'm afraid. I want to leave behind my crafting table. Honestly, I could leave behind the crafting table. I can just make another crafting table. Like I said, I just leave crafting tables everywhere. Okay, let's go drop off all of our dirt that we dug up. The US, you only need to learn your own language, right? Correct. We really only learn English. There are options to learn other foreign languages, but the only one we are required to learn is English. It's recommended that we learn things like Spanish, and sometimes even Chinese is encouraged because the US does a lot of trading with China, so it's really good for like your resume if you know Chinese. I think specifically Mandarin, because there's like 3 different dialects that are spoken in China specifically, I think. Again, showing my ignorance and fully aware that I sound like an American that knows nothing about countries outside of her own. Fully aware that that's what I sound like. I own up to it. It's just how it is. But, yeah, we're not required to learn any languages outside of it, which I think is really weird because so many other countries require you to learn a language that isn't your own language. It's not fair. I need to learn German, French, Spanish, English, and Dutch. 5 of them? Wow. That is, yeah, that can be hard. I can barely speak English sometimes, and I live here. Okay, get some stuff more organized. And, jeez, they even make you speak the dead ones. Alrighty, let's get things figured out here. How are we doing? We need more cabbages, but that's okay. I think we'll be fine for now. I've got 3 sets of noodles. Okay, a dead language, like why? Seriously, for real. Alright, this is going to be it for this stream today. It was very lovely talking to you, Still Gaming. I hope that you'll tune in for another stream, maybe later this week, or whenever you have the time. It's no pressure whatsoever. I hope that everybody who popped in had a good time today. I know I had fun. I liked this kind of slower... When are you streaming again? I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 to 5 Central Standard Time in America. I think there are ways that... I think Twitch has a way of, like, showing you when that is in your time. I don't know when it would be in your time, but it should have a conversion through Twitch, so you can check the schedule. Yeah, but I'm gonna call it for today. It was so lovely talking to you. I hope to see you next time. And yeah, see you on Wednesday.